I mean, okay, so I had the question. You knew I was nervous, and this is 3:35, 2:35 in the pre-market on Thursday, losing track of days here over the Christmas holiday. You knew I was nervous. I gave the reason I was nervous because I don't know what the regulator is going to do to this company. Could they potentially arrest Jack Ma? It could do anything over there. Anything can happen. Karen Feinerman had a great tweet too. She was saying the same stuff that I've been saying. I'm nervous because this is a huge unknown. We don't see a lot of Chinese regulation. So they're coming and hammering a stock because they're pissed off at Jack Ma. And how far do they carry it? Can he get out? Can he get back in favor with the regulators? That's the question. It's not a question whether this is a good business or whether it's cheap or whether any of that. I mean, yeah, Alibaba is cheap. Yeah, it's a great business. But what if they come in and just take it to an extreme and start, curtailing stuff or even shutting it down? I mean, they can do anything over there. They can do anything in China. So I think they're still out to get them. And until I see, some type of concessions, like something, and it look like, they're talking about the Ant Financial that they're going to comply and do whatever they can with regulators, but they control these companies over here. It's a much different than being in North America where, Google gets antitrust looking at them and they don't even care. Here, it's a big difference. They're not antitrust, but looking at, from, monopolistic perspective. But I'm scared. I'm scared to own Alibaba. I sold half of my shares on Thursday. I've had it for a long time. I've had it for years. I sold half of it on Thursday in the hole, sold the dip because I'm like, I don't know what happens here. What if they come out and they say, okay, we're going to do, some type of serious regulation where they're not going to be able to sell as much stuff, or curtailing the revenues in different ways. There's so many things that could happen here. So many unknowns. What's the likely scenario? What you were saying, maybe they, maybe Jack Ma, they get back in favor and maybe, the stock eventually bounces back. But I don't know that for sure. I'm definitely not adding to my position. I sold half because I don't know what to do. I seriously don't know what to do. So I sold half. Somebody said sell half, and that's exactly what I did. I sold half. I'm very nervous.
Didn't I say that? I may have said that.
You may have said that. There was multiple people in the chat that said it too. And I was like, you know what? That's maybe the play. Sell half because I don't know what to do. I think the company is cheap here, yes. But it's not cheap if the regulators come and start hammering them or even potentially shut them down. So I don't think they're going to do that. But I don't know that they're not going to do that. And that's why it's just not a slam dunk to buy it. If this was happening over here, I would say, yeah, I'm backing up the truck and buying Alibaba. But different ball game over there. They don't even have, think about the regulation, Joel, like in Spencer, like we don't even have a history of, what this happens because they don't usually hammer on companies like this.
Yeah, there's no precedent. That's true.
There's no precedence for this. So I have no idea. All I know is the unknowns here makes me nervous. And like I said, I'm in from Alibaba. I think I bought it $151, and I think I bought it a while ago, like a couple of years ago.
It hasn't been 151 in a long time.
I think in late 2018, early 2019. So I've been in it for a couple of years, and I'm disappointed, obviously, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if they don't come out and put some charges or something, and this stock gets hammered for another $30 or $40. That could happen too. So I don't want to see my gain go away. At the same time, I don't know if I want to sell it all because this could just Jack Ma could come
need
out
the news
get
flow
back
to turn
in favor
around
with the regulators.
Yeah, you need the news flow.
It's
to
all
turn
the news
around.
flow. Yep.
Here, and I this was my stock of the day on Thursday. This is when they suspended the Ant Group IPO right here, and then I wasn't following this closely, but they hammered this thing on Singles Day. It was obviously the 10th for us, the 11th over there, and then it just kind of moseyed its way back up, and then we talked about it technically, just hanging out at the low of the move, right? And then you get the news overnight. Tough call here now. I would say I don't think you can really – you got to wait for the news flow to change. And I think I would maybe rather buy this, above, the high from Friday, $29.90, than just trying to take a stab here. I think this low, $11.23, I think you're going to see people wiggling, trying to buy ahead of that low. In fact, you got down in the pre-market to $13.20, and it got a good bounce. So big volume on Thursday. I mean, people like you, Dennis, people were just like, I'm done. It traded 140 million, and it averages between 10 and 12 million. So big investors were just saying, I'm done. There's too much known here. I'm out. I'm done with Alibaba until I get more clarity.